Hello everyone, welcome to our May Hazmat training. This new world that we're living in. We decided that we're going to kind of try to get outside a little bit, do a little something different for training since we're still not meeting and do a video. So hopefully this helps all of you going forward on any potential hazmat incidents that we may have. So I'm out here at Station 1 Bedford Park right now with Squad 702. We wanted to take this opportunity to give people kind of a review of the hazmat squad and what Bedford's going to come with and provide on the level 1. We have a lot of new people. Our department here, we got 11 new people alone, but we've got a lot of new people in the division. Probably haven't had a lot of hands-on or seen much of the hazmat squad recently. So we thought it'd be a good time to get outside and take a look and again kind of refamiliarize everybody with what we have on the squad and what we're coming to the call with, how we're going to handle it, things like that. So without further ado, we'll take a quick look at some of the outside cabinets just to kind of, again, give everyone a little bit of a refresher on what's actually on here. This side of the squad we kind of use as far as product control goes. So to try to keep things in a little bit of an order and a little bit of a process, if we're coming out to this side, those are the items that we're looking for. So back over here, once we cover the inside a little bit, some of this will make a little bit more sense, but we keep our spare bottles here. Remember that 702 is equipped with hour bottles, MSA hour packs that we have set inside, ready to go with masks. The whole setup is ready. So once we start dressing people out, we have all that equipment already dedicated. We'll show that on the inside, but we keep the spare bottles on the outside right here where they're easily accessed. Again, think of product control mitigation. We have chlorine kits. So from technician class, the ABC kits, the A, the 150-pound cylinder kit, the B kit for the chlorine or sulfur dioxide head. Don't have too many of those left around anymore, but we still have the setup for that. And then lastly, the rail head. So on this side, there's 3 kits total. We've got the A and B kit on this side, the C kit's on the other side in the identical cross cabinet. On the bottom, just hit these drawers now while we're here. Again, it's where we keep a lot of our product control items. So everything to kind of keep the spill organized, pick things up, be able to apply sorbent or whatever the situation is. Our painter's poles for setting up pH sticks, etc. All that is in here. Squeegees, we've got grounding rods, kind of a lot in this cabinet here going on. And then over here we have an electrical cabinet. So we've got our different boxes, cables, set up for whatever the appropriate application for electrical need will be. Again, the grounding rods are down in here. All right, we have our supplied air system. Again, that used to be something that was used a little bit more frequently a while back. We still have the system in existence. It could still work if we wanted to apply that. But the main purpose of this cabinet, again, is to provide more of those product control items, leaks, patching, that type of concept. So we've got multiple kits set up with different types of plugs, patches, wood, rubber, different size, depending on how big the leak is. We've got squares, or actually rectangles, which from technician class that we're using like for a rail car incident to stop a leak on a rail car. We've got a couple different sizes of those, as well as the kits, regulators, the lines, hosing, everything that we need to set up that strap for that leak. Down on the bottom, we've got multiple Cromwell kits, which again are designed to handle multiple different types of leaks. There's sleeves, again, there's plugs, patches. Each kit is different, depends on what the application is, what it is that you're trying to stop, what type of leak you're trying to stop. Depends on what kit you're going to take. So they're all labeled: the general purpose kit, the pipe leak kit, drum kit, and then this was something that we created after a tank rollover call on I-55, a C-clamp kit. The idea was there that trying to use a general size dome cover clamp won't necessarily handle every different type of dome cover that's out there. So recommendations based on the spiller was to get assorted C-clamps of different sizes. So if we have a dome cover that's actually twisted, bent, or whatever the situation is, that no matter what size it is, we can always seal it with C-clamps. So these are on here as well. We have a leak kit for gas lines, and that pretty much covers what's in this cabinet. So again, keeping with the same theme, cleaning up a mess, we get into the absorbent cabinet, where we have the Midland kits, which falls into the same family as the chlorine kits, just a different manufacturer, different style, tools to accomplish that same job with sealing up a railhead. We have more wedges, putty, another kit with basically more plugging and patching items, containment drum, as well as soda ash, plug and dike, again, more sorbent material. BioShield, this is kind of a general sorbent category which covers many items. Mercury kit, and then up top we've got sewer covers. All you have to do is throw it down on top of the sewer and weight it down. And then two types of sorbent pads. So the general purpose, which would be your hydrocarbons, fuels, that's the one that will not take on water. And then you've got the yellow, brighter one for acids and bases, which are water-based, so those will take on water. So they're meant to be separate. Technically, the yellow acidic pads could be used on both situations. Just remember the fact that it's going to take water on. These are specifically meant for those hydrocarbons only. And again, the water is going to repel off while the pad itself soaks in the product. So you can't really make a mistake there, other than the fact that your pad is going to take on more water if you're using the acid one for a hydrocarbon spill. So it just might not get as much absorbency out of it. As we continue on our way down, now we start to get into some of the PPE and dress out equipment. Again, the hazmat squad is set up to dress out multiple people in multiple types of suits. So whether it's a level B incident, whether we're wearing structural gear, whether we're going into an encapsulation level A, whether we're wearing the multi-thread suits, all of that's on here. We can just decide what we're gonna add to that ensemble. So helmets, pretty much gonna go with any of those ensembles. The boots, we've got the orange tingly boots. We also have some of the green on guards. All of our different glove set matrix for whatever type of glove set the incident command's going to want. Extra face pieces for the masks. We've got different types of gloves up here, cryogenic, and some other types of gloves that might be for a more specialized incident. And that pretty much handles the PPE stuff that's on the exterior.
Oh!
We have a few more items. Oh, good thing my foot wasn't there. Here's the dome cover that we talked about earlier. So the nice thing about a dome cover is if you have the correct dome, you can set that on there and it fits nicely and snugs up and stops your leak. But if that doesn't fit a particular dome, it's not going to work out. So we got a few extra sets of boots. The last piece of the Midland kit, which is the largest of the containers and the heaviest. So that's all set in here.